The toughest steels are forged in the hottest flame. The same is true with people. When life keeps on hammering you down, you are being forged to become tougher. This is exactly what happened to Elon Musk. We are a channel that keeps in touch with the craziness of Elon Musk. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. When we look at billionaires, it is easy to assume that they all had it easy from childhood up until where they are now. Elon Musk's story proves that the opposite is true. This is how the tech billionaire's childhood affected him. The tech guru was born in Pretoria, South Africa. His mother, May Musk, worked as a model and dietitian, while his father, Elon Musk, worked as an engineer. Even though he was born in a well-off family, Elon Musk didn't have a pleasant childhood. First of all, he never had the chance to play with other kids and have fun as a child. He suffered from Asperger's syndrome, which gave him higher than average intellect at the cost of interacting with other people.
I'm actually making history tonight as the first person with Asperger's to host SNL.
Elon had a hard time understanding other people's emotions, so he struggled to find friends. Even though he never experienced a crucial part of his childhood, he made the most out of his time by reading comics and books. He even read a whole encyclopedia when he was just 9 years old.
I was always sort of really interested in reading when I was a kid, and I would read everything that I could get my hands on. I read the encyclopedia.
Prodigy's nightmare. Speaking of his intellect, the young, soon-to-be billionaire had shown his potential at a very young age. His father, Elon Musk, told the radio station 702 in Johannesburg that at the age of 3 to 4, Elon Musk was already asking him esoteric questions like, "Where is the whole world?" which refers to the world's place in the cosmos. At that point, his father knew that he was different because of the type of questions he would ask. Most of us have fond memories of school as a kid. Elon Musk had nightmares instead. He was relentlessly bullied for years in a place where everyone is supposed to be safe. There was a time where he was beaten up to the point of being hospitalized. In Ashley Vance's book, Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the Quest for a Fantastic Future, Musk emotionally revealed that the bullies even threatened his best friend to stop talking to him. Moreover, they got him. They got my best f***ing friend to lure me out of hiding so they could beat me up, and that f***ing hurt. For some reason, they decided that I was it, and they were going to go after me nonstop. That is what made growing up difficult. For a number of years, there was no respite. You get chased around by gangs at school who tried to beat the shit out of me, and then I'd come home and it would just be awful there as well. It was just like nonstop horrible, Elon Musk added. The once frail kid eventually learned to fight back. It took me a lesson. If you're fighting a bully, you cannot appease a bully. You punch the bully in the nose. Elon Musk said in an interview with Rolling Stone, after training in martial arts like karate and judo, he managed to defend himself by knocking out the biggest and toughest bully in the school with one punch. He was never bothered again ever since. Crawling out of the rubbles. While he was fighting for his life in school, his home was also crumbling to pieces. His parents eventually had a divorce when he was 8. May Musk took Elon and his 2 siblings to live away from his dad. His mother did everything that she could to raise all of them, alone. Before his parents' divorce, his mother endured verbal abuse from his father. Even in his own home, Elon Musk can't have peace. However, Elon eventually decided to live with his dad because he felt bad that his father was living alone at the time. This experience didn't exactly go well. The tech giant has described his father as evil and a horrible person. Musk told Rolling Stone that his father was such a terrible human being. "My dad will have a carefully thought out plan of evil. He will plan evil. You have no idea about how bad. Almost every crime you could possibly think of, he has done. Almost every evil thing you could possibly think of, he has done," he added. He found the peace that his home, his school, and his parents can't provide in a virtual world. He immediately fell in love with computers and coding at a young age.
I taught myself how to program computers when I was a kid, and bought my first computer when I was 10 and sold my first commercial program when I was 12.
Even though his father violently opposed the idea of him having his own computer at home, it didn't stop Elon Musk from teaching himself how to code. The tech genius's first milestone in the world of technology came when he sold a game that he made called Blastar for $500. The game featured space-themed gameplay, which is also reflected in its name. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Elon Musk's deep fascination with space and the cosmos would soon haunt him in the form of an existential crisis. In his teenage years, he looked for the meaning of life and existence in any book that he could find. He read religious texts like the Bible to find answers that would satisfy his mind, but there were none. His quest to find answers would lead him to the book Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. The book taught him that by knowing what questions to ask, the answer would be relatively simple. We can only describe Elon Musk's childhood and his teenage years as hell, but ironically, hell is also the perfect place to forge someone. Think of Elon Musk as a piece of metal. The infernal heat that is fueled by years of despair melted him down. The constant beating pounded him into an unrecognizable form. The tension between his parents left him with no mold to follow. Nothing went right. But he picked himself up. He wants a better world for others because he knows how to live in the worst one. To achieve his mission, he used his intellect and talents to build up companies that embodied his lifelong experiences. The tech giant's fascination with space turned him into the CEO of the biggest space company on Earth in the form of SpaceX. His thirst for clean energy gave us Tesla Motors. His obsession with science spawned companies like OpenAI, Neuralink, Hyperloop, and The Boring Company. Elon Musk's upbringing will never define him as a person, but it will always be a part of him. It affected him both negatively and positively, but he chose to look on the brighter side. He managed to turn the darkest part of his life into inspiration instead. If he can do it, so can you. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe. Let us know what you think.